Earlier we were talking about mums-to-be being encouraged to opt for a home birth rather than a hospital bed. Lots of you commenting on this, aren't there, Colin?
There's loads. Claire says, I have 4 children. Wow. And with the second 2, I had home births, and it's the best thing I ever did.
I think people who've had a good experience will say it was wonderful, but then I always used to then hear another story of someone who got rushed in for an emergency caesarean, which always scared me.
Well, Lisa says, I'm sure they only say this to save money. It doesn't matter how low risk your pregnancy is. When it comes to labour, anything could happen. I personally would much rather be in a hospital on a consultant-led unit. But Natalie said, I had a home birth with my first baby, and it was the best thing I ever did. Stayed in the comfort of my own home with my own things around me. But best thing was, my partner didn't get sent away, and we got to spend the first night all together as a new family. Got my next home birth planned for the end of January.
Yeah, Amelia says nothing better than being in your own home with your own home comforts whilst contracting. I made myself a cup of tea, had a bath and was able to get up and wander around while my son was born.
That's the
Best
thing
thing
though.
ever.
Made herself a cup of tea when you're in hospital. Why don't you stay home and do it yourself?
I made a cup of tea because a few years ago I did this TV series where I worked in a labour unit of a NHS hospital, and all these, I had the clipboard, I was the welcoming nursing assistant, and all these women, pregnant women...
Scary.
All right, they'd all waddle in with their mums, and they would have said in advance, you know, I want to have water birth, no pain, relief, all this, that and the other. So I go, hi, I'm Janet, helping you, get settled in here. You've said you want all these things. Birthing pool, and they would go, Pasadine! All the plans that they had in advance, out the window, epidural, pain-free.
Which actually, the lady that ran our what do you call it, pre-birth classes, what's that?
Antenatal.
Antenatal, thank you. She said, just, always have your plan in mind. Do you want an epidural, don't you want to... But don't plan too much, because so many women get disappointed and they say, I'm going to have candles burning and whale music, my husband in the corner singing to me, and then it all goes horribly wrong, have an emergency. So she said, I thought that was the best advice. Your baby will decide how and when it's born.
I had to stop one woman having a cigarette. She was standing on the beer crate.
Sorry about that.
Out the window.
Smoke, Colleen.